Hey guys, and welcome back to Brick and Feathers, episode 4. Spent the last couple days just building this, building my starter base, if you want to call it that. It's more like a district block, but let's just get straight into it. Yeah, I'm super pumped that the build is finished, or at least like almost finished, you know? Like I would say the outside is finished for sure. I mean, I'm sure I can add more like niche details. Like I plan to have like some overhangs of like people folding clothes or having clothes or like hanging clothes, but yeah, this is the inside. It's like bare bones, you know. Let's go in here. Same thing. Really spacious though. Super spacious, super spacious. Yeah. Yeah, let's just kind of fly around and just look at some specific stuff that I did. I wish it was nighttime. And just like that, it's slightly darker. Alright, so like I said, let's just kind of walk around, go through maybe like my thought process, like why I did certain things. Let's start on this building. This is probably, you know, it's weird. It's like these are like they're like all my favorite buildings because they're unique enough to be. Oh, that's so ugly. I should need to probably break that. Actually, let me do that. How to move out the way, damn it. Yeah, not too funny, right? Anyways. Yeah, I think all the builds are pretty different. I would say different enough, but also pretty similar. I think it's just like the palette and the shape and the different kind of like windows and yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, it's really cool. I think they're honestly all my favorite. They're all kind of like unique enough. You know what I mean? Like this one starts up here. This one has like this little like pet. Not actually, you know, it wasn't really gonna be a pet thing originally. I was gonna have like, whoops, like barrels and stuff right out of. And then this is more like a, I guess you could say a more industrial-esque like factory. And that's supposed to be like a catwalk or something, just kind of like a fancy archway. But I really like the color here. This color is, oh whoops, color is actually so beautiful here. And then actually I used walls, funny enough, because I don't know, I like the way that it indents this. You know, it makes this like stand out extra. It's hard to explain like why I do the things I do, because it's just like I'm just kind of like messing around, right? Like most of the time I'm doing something and I'm like, I'm not sure if it's gonna look good or bad, but I'm gonna do it like just in case. Like for example, that looks so good. Like the way it's like overhanging, like that looks so good. And like I was just doing like random shit, or like this looks really good. I was just doing random shit, or like putting like a double trap door together makes it look like a super nice slab. You know, like a lot of it I'm just doing like pretty like random stuff. You know what I mean? And then this is like obviously not so random, but you kind of get the point. This is supposed to be like a vat or like a boiler. I'm gonna actually have some like water over here like leaking or whatnot. Should be pretty cool. The back looks like shit, but it doesn't really matter because I think I'm probably either gonna stick another build like right behind it. Because remember, it's a district block. The style's like Victorian. So it's gonna be pretty tight. So probably put like another like building right here. Or I guess like theoretically I could like, not even theoretically, I guess I could just make like an entrance here and like make it look like semi-decent, you know. Let's see. It's hard to explain. There's actually, for the amount of work I put into it, I wouldn't say anything here is like brand new. You know, like I didn't really do anything like brand new. You know, I also don't use Lightmatica. You know, so all of this was like by hand, and I was obviously thinking on whatnot, but I didn't really do like that much. Like I just kind of thought about what a city would need, like what a building would need, and like connecting stuff, kind of breathing life into the build. And then obviously, you know, just like a lot of like texturing, even if it's like a 2-block texture or I guess like a 4-block texture or whatnot, it kind of just becomes like rinse and repeat. Yeah, this looks really, really nice. The roof, I love the roof a lot. I really, really love this so much. It kind of gives power from here to here, you know. This one doesn't really need power, but look at that. That's awesome. I think I was actually supposed to break that shit. I kind of forgot. But I love this. It's supposed to be like an air duct, I believe. Super cool. I don't know. Like I said, a lot of the time, like I'm just kind of like playing around with stuff. I'm not actually like, oh, like it's hard to explain. Like I'm just having fun, you know. So I think if you wanted to build similarly, you should just be doing the same thing. You know, just having fun and like don't be afraid to mess up or don't be afraid like if you don't like it. Like for example, like I didn't like how I first did this, so then I did it like another 7 times. You know, like there's nothing wrong with like tearing down a build to then put it back up, or tearing down a build and trying 7 different things. Oh, auto get 'em! Oh, do not be getting auto. You're out of your mind. Auto, I don't actually have any meat for you, so let's just have you sit down. Oh, I do. I have raw flesh. But yeah, no, it looks really, really, really good. I think it looks better in the nighttime, just because everything lights up like extra. You know what I mean? Like the lights look really nice. I think it has to do with like the ambiance or, oh Jesus, or whatnot. Oh, alright, buddy. Oh, Otto, here you go. Dang, really low. But yeah, actually, you know what? I thought, what the hell is that? Oh yeah, I forgot that I did that. That's kind of funny. Yeah, because I had broken this, I was like, oh, like, once I do the interior, like, I'm probably not gonna have some of these lanterns here. So let me just grab the gate and stick it right here for now. Where else did I do that? I did that somewhere else. No, I know I did that somewhere else. Where else did I do that? I think that maybe was the only... Oh, no, right here. Yeah, I know I did somewhere else. That's kind of funny. Oh my god, here we go. Yeah, super cool build. It didn't take me 10 days. That's just ridiculous. Oh, definitely took me a long-ass time. Took me a long time. Like, I would say I just finished today, but, like, most of this was already done. I was, like, exhausted. Just because I'm a tennis coach. I was, like, super, super tired. Yeah, look at this, though. Oh, yeah, and this goes all the way to the village that I just found over here. Yeah, look at that. The buildings are... That's a ginormous building, but that's, like, beautiful. Like, look at that. Wow. That's awesome. That's so awesome. And over here, I plan to build something soon. Right here. And over there, but that's not gonna be for a while. But I guess now... Oh yeah, look at this side part. This is so cool. This is so cool. At first, I didn't like this. But, I don't know, it kind of grew on me. And obviously, now you get some campfires. I gotta break that block. I love the water tower. This is probably like my favorite design. The water tower. Walking towards... I was gonna say... Dude, you guys are like experts. You would think with like placing like 5 stacks of torches that they would not bother me. And literally, you would be wrong. You'd be wrong. Anyways, this water design is like water tower is so cool. At first, it was just this, but then I wanted to add like a little dot because some water towers they do have that, I think. And if they don't, then they're kind of lame because this actually looks way cooler. But look at that, and then like I like how it looks like it's actually being supported. So it would be one thing, like if I didn't have this, like I think for me it's like sometimes like I just like to build stuff and just have it like make sense, you know, and it doesn't have to make sense to anyone like but me. For example, like let's say we had like physics on and this was to fall, like this part would clip and hit this part, you know what I mean? So then it would hold it like in place. This actually technically wouldn't hold anything, but I guess it'd keep it from like shifting. This is just like support braces, right? But it just looks so good, and I love I forgot why I did this, but again, like when I'm playing, I'm just like doing random stuff like a lot of the time, especially like when I'm playing in creative. You know, you don't have to go in like with a plan all the time. Like you can just kind of like mess around. But pretty much it's a 3x3 of blue glass. 3x3x4, I believe. Yeah, 3x3x4 of blue glass. And then to make it look more circular, I just use paints, since you know paints only connect. They connect like this, so it gives it like a corner. Gives it like two corners, which makes it look more circular, opposed to it being like a square. But yeah, it's super beautiful build. I wish I can tell you guys more, but I mean, a lot of this is just like, again, like I technically could like, and then if you wanted to see like the bare bones, like technically the back would be like the best bet, but even then, like the back has some good shape, you know. So if you want to see a better builder, texturing, details, also making it feel like it's like lived in, right? And yeah, and then again, like just sometimes like adding like your own little sparks or like your own little like finishing touches. I mean, that a lot of time will just make or break a build, right? Like this can make, like if I had done this, like if this was like uglier, you know, it would have been a total mess and it would have looked like shit, but it doesn't, thankfully. And then yeah, this looks really, really cool. Funny enough, on the like original build that was in my creative world, the one that I used to, I guess, inspired me to then do this one. Again, like I didn't have like Lightmatica or nothing like that, but the wheel was actually here, and I like that the wheel was there because it looked good. It looked good from this, you know, from this face. But then like if you looked at it from the side, it looked kind of like basic. So then I wanted to add like this instead, and then that makes it look a lot nicer. I mean, I guess in theory, like I could add like a smaller gear, like right here or something. Yeah, I guess I could, maybe. I've actually done a lot. Actually, yeah, I've gotten really, really good tools. At least better tools. Jesus, dude, my tools were worse than this. It was like efficiency 1. Like I built most of this like using efficiency 1. It was like it was a fucking nightmare. And then I made a moss farm down here. And then, oh my gosh, I have a ton of villagers. I stole so many. And then I have some other villagers. Is there someone in there? Yeah. Dude, I love John. Yo, John is the freaking go, bro. Mending for 10. John is the go. You know what? I guess it's not that impressive. In the sense that for 10 days that pass. I mean, like I said, I worked for about, I want to say like 3 days. Like I definitely could have finished like this build in like under a day. Like if I had like all the mats, I could have finished the build under a day. But I spent like, because I was off for an entire week, I spent 4 days sleeping for like 15 hours, like trying to refuel. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, like and subscribe, and look forward to episode 5. I think episode 5 will be like adding the final touches to the build. And yeah, that should be really, really fun. Just adding some barrels and adding some stuff, and probably adding like a floor. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for episode 5. See ya.